Distortion? Overdrive? Fuzz? What the heck's the difference? Am I gonna be quizzed on this? An overdrive pedal is undoubtedly one of the first types of pedals that a new guitarist should get into. But how do you know if you need an overdrive, a distortion, a fuzz, and what type? There's not a one size fits all or what's the best guitar pedal I should buy. Gear makes a difference. If I had a dime for every time a student came in and said, what's the best guitar pedal to buy? I would have 400 dimes. It's important to know the difference between overdrive, fuzz, and distortion so you can find the sound that you're actually looking for to make the music you want to make. So let's learn about it. People often confuse these pedals because they sort of have a similar sound. They're making your guitar sound heavier, fuzzier, more aggressive, but they're actually doing something different inside, and they are categorically different. So let's break it down, starting with the humble overdrive. Here's my clean tone. Now let's kick on some OD. For my overdrive pedal today, I'm using the B-Tronics Wannabe. Big thanks to B-Tronics for sending this in. It's a great pedal. What did this sound like to you? Was this mega heavy? Did this sound like metal music? Was this like some Norwegian band setting a church ablaze? Probably not. This is like a bluesy, crunchy sound. It sounded like driving a vintage amplifier. So overdrive should sound really natural because it's meant to mimic a tube amp being pushed into its natural breakup. Rather than when it's not pushed, it sounds clean. A really cool thing about this Wannabe pedal is that it's actually two overdrives in one. So that was one side of the pedal. Now let's hear the other. You can hear that sounds different, but it still has the characteristics of an overdrive. It's not super heavy, not super distorted, still sounds very natural and tube-like. And my favorite setting of all, stacking these bad boys together. Yes, hefty. That's a family-sized bag of turkey jerky. I love that sound because you can still hear the notes in a chord. It's defined, but it is heavy. You know what I mean? It's not oversaturated. I'm gonna give you classic circuits for each of these pedals because a lot of the modern pedals that you'll find are based off of these old circuits. For example, anytime you see a pedal from a company that has like rat, rodent, squirrel, whatever, that's gonna be based off a Proco Rat. It might be an upgraded one or a more modern sound, or maybe it's got some more bells and whistles, but it's gonna be based off that type of Rat sound, which is a really specific sound if you've played a Proco Rat. Same with if you've got an overdrive pedal that's green and has 3 knobs, that's gonna be paying homage to an Ibanez Tube Screamer. So knowing these classic circuits and knowing a bit about what they look like, certainly what they sound like, is gonna really help you when you're trying to purchase gear. Classic and popular overdrive circuits that you should be aware of are the Ibanez Tube Screamer, the Klon Centaur, the Boss SD1, the Fulltone OCD, and the Boss Blues Driver. Now, if you don't plan on taking out a second mortgage to get an original Klon Centaur, you don't have to worry. Some of my favorite Klon Centaur pedals on a budget are the Wampler Tumnus, the Mythos Mjolnir, or Origin Effects Halcyon Gold pedal. Another great resource for overdrives in general is the new Keeley 2-in-1 series. They cover a lot of the other overdrives and even some of the distortions that I talk about at a great price, and you can get 2 pedals in one enclosure. Those are my favorite overdrives, so check those out. They'll be in the links below. Next up, we've got overdrive's big brother. We're talking about distortion. Where overdrive is meant to mimic the realistic breakup of a tube amp, distortion is taking it to a whole nother level. Now we've got some more aggressive clipping and some real heavy sounds that you may not get just turning your grandpa's Fender Champ all the way up to 10. you could probably hear that just sounds a lot heavier, grittier. Distortion pedals are meant to alter the waveform significantly to really sound like your waveform is being crushed and destroyed and distorted. You can think about overdrive as natural and smooth and distortion as a more saturated tone. Famous distortion circuits that you should be aware of: the Proco Rat, the famous Boss DS1, that orange pedal, MXR Super Distortion, the Boss Metal Zone, and the Sir Riot. If you like this type of tone, some pedals I would recommend are the Wampler Sovereign, the Akko Dominator, anything by Akko. They make some really great heavy pedals. The Empress Heavy, the Walrus Ironhorse, and get yourself a Keeley modded Metal Zone. If you want like the most obnoxious, heaviest pedal ever, there's this MXR pedal that has a built-in noise gate and it scoops all your mids out and it's almost unusable. It's so metal. But if you're into that, that's the one. And we'll link it below. It's really fucked up. I had one of these. Dude, it's really funny. It's like, finally, we're at Fuzz. Very different from the other two. So Fuzz uses a special circuitry that often ends up with your audio signal turning into a square wave. What this actually sounds like is it creates this fuzzy, woolly tone that can mask a lot of your like dynamics and clarity, but it can create this huge, furry sound. We got the tuna fuzz. It's a can of tuna. Fuzz, in my opinion, each one of these circuits is really like its own effect. They really sound different from each other. If you're interested in learning about fuzz effects, these are some of the classics from which all fuzz effects were built upon, and they're still making great pedals today. You got your fuzz faces, your tone benders, your big muffs, your Octavias, and for good measure, let's throw in the Fuzz Factory. Links to everything I just said is at the bottom. Check them out. All right, so we learned a lot today. Overdrive is kind of a more natural sound, mimicking a tube amp being pushed. Distortion is more aggressive clipping, a more saturated, heavier sound. And fuzz, kind of an all-out, aggressive, square wave, fuzzy, blanketed tone. If you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let YouTube know that you want to see more of this in your feed. Let me know your favorite overdrive, your favorite distortion, or your favorite fuzz. Links below to everything I described in the video, and I'll see you next time.